Hello, this is Ghost Bit Miner coming at you from the power of YouTube. The internet itself is making y'all see me right now. Anyways, let's get into today's conversation, which is going to be how much do I really make mining Zcash with my 5, gently used GPUs. Again, I probably put a total of maybe $1,250 into this rig. A lot of y'all might think that's a lot of money, but I already actually made my money back. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my team viewer, which is connected to my mining rig. So it takes a little bit of time. So this is actually my mining rig. I don't really use a display on it unless I need to do maintenance on it. But again, I only have 5 GPUs. A lot of them are pretty much under $200. So I'm going to go over how many mining rigs how many GPUs I have and what they are. Again, my first one is a GTX 970 super clocked edition. I have it actually limited in power. This is the one that I bought in Austin, Texas for 120 bucks. It has the pretty much an overheating problem because I have it, super low in power, and I don't even have the core clock, set the overclock to anything, because if I do it overheats pretty easy. I might even maybe I'll put it up just a little bit, just for so y'all can see what I go through. But I'll put it on. I'll apply an overclock of 21 to it. Again, my other ones have over 100 to the overclock, but you can see it right here. This is a really hot one. Just look at the temperature. So it's doing, GPU, let's see, GPU 2, it's doing okay. I mean, it's not amazing. It's not going to win any races, but it's still giving me pretty good money. So I have a crypto compare put up on my PC. So I'm going to pull that up. Again, we're mining Zcash. So hashes a second is the same as solutions a second, our souls a second. So we're going to go ahead and put in, let's see how much this is making. We're going to go ahead and put in 248. Hit enter. Here's a moment of truth. So normally what I do, I have a kilowatt on there, so I don't put any of these cost in there, just because I'm measuring it from the wall socket itself. So I'm making $75 a month with a $120 GPU that overheats, and I don't even have it overclocked. So look at that. So a year I'm gonna make $924.27. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's a one Zcash. So if I hold on to that Zcash I made from here, I mean, eventually I'm pretty sure, I have a feeling Zcash is gonna be way more than $1,000, because right now it's up and down from 650 to 700, but it's been holding its value compared to Bitcoin, which drops thousands of dollars in a day. This is pretty cool. So if I hold on to that, if I store that one Zcash, it's just crazy because I only paid 120 bucks from it. But this kind of shows you how much you can make off these miners. And electricity costs for all my 5 miners, including my motherboard, including my fan I have connected. I have it all connected to a kilowatt, which tells you put in how much it costs for a kilowatt in price, and it gives you a monthly, yearly cost. I have it on a monthly cost, and it's only $65 for the whole machine. So this little one that's overheating, it pays more than my electric bill for the month. For this rig, so that's pretty cool. I just wanted to show you that card. So let's go down to the 1070, which is my newest card. This card was a little more than $400, but again, if you look on eBay, which I'm going to do shortly, I'll show you how much one of these 1070s are selling for. It's outrageous. Just because they're sold out everywhere, there's scalpers out there trying to sell them for thousands of dollars, $3,000 for one of these cards. It's kind of funny. I was looking at that last night. But look at this overclock. So overclock to 200, and look at this temperature, 53 degrees Celsius. It's kicking butt. This is my strongest card. Off and on, I'm gonna say it gives me about 445. Nah, let's say 4. Well, you can see kind of averages. Let's say 440. So let's pull up that calculator again and put it in there. Remember, this one cost me $486. So is it a smart decision? Let's find out. 134 a month. Okay. So look at that yearly profit. You have to look at these big numbers, guys. So let me pull out a calculator because I am not that good with math. I'm not that good with finding a calculator too, I guess, on my computer. Here it is. So let's pull out this calculator and let's check this out. So $489 for the graphics card divided by how much I make a month off of it. So it's going to take me almost 4 months to pay it off. Y'all guys might think I'm crazy, but keep in mind, I'm getting a total profit from all my GPUs. My 970s are paid off, guys. They pay themselves off so fast. They pay themselves off in less than 2 months. So they're all paid off. So this is going to pay itself. I kind of use my whole mining rig profit to pay itself off. So this is going to be easy to pay off too. I actually have a payment plan going with EVGA itself. It's called a firm, and it's monthly payments. So I put 3 monthly payments on there with a one-time interest rate of $24. So that's pretty cool. That's what I do. Since I'm a college student, I don't want to put all my money down on this machine because I don't have a lot of money. So eventually I'll be able to pay out of pocket for them again. I used to pay out of pocket for them when they're only 120 bucks, but now that they're getting up to almost $500, that's kind of like my whole paycheck. But so let's go ahead and look at another card real fast. So you can kind of see my 970s do pretty great. This one's having issues too. So today I'm gonna do some maintenance on them. I'm gonna go ahead and try to maybe get one of those air in a cans and dust them off because they're kind of accumulating some dust. And again, any type of dust on them will actually create the card itself to get hotter. So I'm gonna go to Office Depot, get some cans of that, and maybe I'll video myself blowing them off. That's kind of boring. I probably won't do that. But this one's having issues. But again, I have it overclocked. This is gonna be this one right here. No, let's that's the question. I wonder which one is which. Maybe it corresponds to this number. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe the $120 one is kicking more butt than I thought. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna put 263 because look, it's pretty much 263 all the way down. 263 in my calculator over here. And keep in mind, this card was $140 on OfferUp. So almost $80 a month. Again, look at the yearly price you get for it. Almost $1,000 for this card that was only 140 bucks. Think about the long-term, guys. Okay, don't think about, oh, I only make $18 a week. Why am I doing this? Well, in a little bit, I'm gonna add all my Souls solutions a second, and I'm gonna show you how much I make a month. And I wish I could show you with my phone how much I already made. I already made over $400. And I've only been doing this for 2 months. And keep in mind, I only started off with 1 GPU. Okay? This one's doing pretty good too. It's rocking and rolling. I'm going to go ahead and skip the other GTI 970 because I have 3 of them. But this one was my most expensive one. It was $170. I bought it from like a 14-year-old kid. It was kind of fishy because I bought it from him. He pulled it out of like a shoebox at HEB. And it was funny because he was standing by a Mercedes, so I was like, okay, maybe this guy's, some people look a little, college guys, you can never tell if they're like 14 or 20, 30 years old, you never know. So I was like, okay, so he's standing by a Mercedes, this guy is legit. So I met up with him, and he pulled out of a shoebox. He's like, here, this is the 970, 170 bucks. It was the highest one I bought, so I was kind of like, okay, well, it's a lot of money. But here you go, thank you. And then I saw him walk off into the distance, and I just noticed, I was like, wait a second, this guy's probably still in high school, probably very young. But so I bought that from him, and it's been rocking and rolling. He's actually subscribed to my channel. Everyone I bought a GPU from, I kind of had them, you know, I want them to see what they can do too, since they're also, you know, in the gaming community. They're not in the mining community, but it's so easy to transfer over to the gaming community. I mean, to the mining community. So he's watching his card, and this is your card, man. So let's see what it's making. Look at that. It's so cool. It's not heating up at all. It's very, very awesome. So let's look at GPU 3. 287 solutions a second. This is the highest one for all the GTX 970s. So let's go ahead and pull up the right screen. So 286 averaging. Moment of truth. $87 a month. So I paid him $170. This was the most expensive one. So let's look at that real fast, guys. Bear with me. My screen disappeared. So 170 bucks divided by $87.60 Look at that. 2 months, like I was saying, 2 months, guys, to pay it off. Not even 2 months, almost 2 months. But I mean, I'm just trying to tell you how awesome this is, how great this is. You know, y'all guys, I'm telling y'all, can go buy a used graphics card. Again, y'all can consult with me. I'll probably do a video on what are the good graphics cards to use for these rigs, and what are the expensive ones that, you know, like the ones for $500. If you can buy a couple 970s and you're making more than a $500 graphics card. So I'm going to go over what to buy, what not to buy, what to stay away from. And I'll also go into ASIC miners, which are, you know, just meant to mine. And those are in the thousands. You know, you can buy yourself an S9, I think, for like $8,000, which is ridiculous. But that gives you like $27 a day. So you kind of go into that. But again, you can make a machine that can give you $27 a day. So let's look at my my first expensive purchase, which is not really the GTX 1060 is the newer one. It's kicking butt too. Look at I have it up 200 on the core, and we're looking at 300. Look at that, they have 321. I'm gonna go ahead and put it at 319 for an average. And this card was only $284, which is really cheap for me, I think. Oh, wrong thing. So you know, it gets a little more hash rates than the 970s. What did I do? What did I do? Let me refresh the screen. Let me put a 0 in here. Okay, $96 a month, $1,178 a year. You kind of get the idea. It pays itself off in less than 3 months. So this was almost paid off too. So what I'm going to look at is a total solutions a second, so y'all can get an idea of how much I'm making off my rig that cost me less than $1,200 to build. So I'm going to go ahead and put myself at 1560, because sometimes it gets up to 1,000 solutions a second. So I'm going to put myself at 1560. Moment of truth, guys, because not a lot of people believe that I make $400 a month. So this is how much I'm making off a 5-card rig that only cost me $1,200. But keep in mind, I went to dark alleys. I went to meet people, you know, at shady locations, just to buy these GPUs off OfferUp. So I'm making $473 a month. So I'm gonna have my 570, which was $484, paid off in less than a month, because I'm gonna combine all my costs and just kind of use it to put it into my pot that I'm gonna in turn make another mining rig off of. So I'm making $15 a day. Again, y'all might say, "Oh my goodness, that's, you know, why would you even do it for 15 bucks a day?" Well, let's look at the weekly profit. $110 weekly. Now we're talking, okay? Now we're talking. Now that kind of makes a difference into my income, because, you know, I barely make, you know, $500 a week. So this is that's actually a pretty good percentage. of my income. And here we go, profit a month. Let's look at this yearly profit. $5,600. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. $5,762 a year. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Come on, think about it. I only invested a little over $1,000 into this machine. And the big picture is, if you hold on to these coins, guys, if you hold on to these coins, this is where the money is made. So Zcash right now is worth $707. Okay? So let's say, because this is where I have a feeling it's going to go by the end of 2018, going into the new year. I think it's be worth $1,500, and this is a lowball estimate. So let's say if I hold on to all my 8 coins, okay? Guys, look at that number, $12,210. And this is off of a machine that only cost me $1,250. Okay, guys, so I'm going to leave y'all with that. Please like, share, and subscribe. I want everyone to know that they can make their own mining machines, and I'm going to show you how to do it in the next couple of videos, okay? Well, peace out, guys. Please try to share this information with other people, because anybody can do this, okay? It's not hard to do. I'm going to show you the easiest and most profitable way to do this. Awesome, guys. Keep that in mind, how much you can make off these machines, okay? It's not a joke. I'm not making no money from this. I just want to share the wealth of knowledge. Thank you.